spin as a stick and break our fall.
It climbed up the wall?
Probably climb down the wall.
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru. Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows.
Yeah, I thought they were called thems.
Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem.
It didn't look like in the cutscene. Oh, we have a cutscene. Very beginning.
Here goes.
They just pretend this is an animated cutscene. Like in FES. But a lot quicker.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
Well, she didn't last very long.
What on earth was that?
It was Thanatos, the god of death, if I remember right. And now Lady Orpheus is...
Is it over?
I mean, that is true. Every persona is some representation of something in regular life, so why do they not acknowledge this?
It's still moving. No! Get away from me!
Good job fighting, Yukari. Good job. I like this battle. It's very easy. How do you even get hurt?
Persona!
Oh. So what? This difficulty being hard, I mean, the first attack missed.
Are you okay?
Just want to take a nap. Just leave me alone. Let me sleep.
Come on! Please! Can you hear me?
I'm trying to take a nap.
Answer me!
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Why can't there be an option like called cool?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others.
That's what Persona 5 needs. It just needs like, oh, you explained Persona to me? Cool!
The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that.
Okay.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer.
But I mean, it's the dark hour of April 9th. I mean, oh, I think we still have some time, right?
Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Okay, bye. Not like 10 days passed. I could have talked to him for 10 days. Also, there's a fact I noticed when I was playing FES one time, is that when you wake up after this in FES, it's actually the April the 17th, but for some odd reason in Portable, at least female protagonist, it's April the 19th you wake. Don't understand.
You're awake. How do you feel?
How long have you been here,
Thank
actually?
goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you.
Okay.
The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
Now, the first full moon in FES should still be on the night. Because that's when you awaken, I think, unless FES is offset by 2 days, which could possibly be.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
I want an okay option. Why do they always want me to go through these questions? Like,
The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows. Our enemy.
Or I could just have a dot 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 option. You could have just explained everything then.
We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Okay.
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
I like how Yukari's not very good at answering questions.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past.
That's cheating.
But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, especially since she doesn't answer any questions. I don't think she even tells you how long you've been out. You just wake up and it's like, oh, hello, Yukari. She starts talking about herself, and then,
It was back in '99.
well, that too.
There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too.
I did pretty well for just picking up a gun, shooting myself in the head, and summoning a persona without knowing anything about that stuff yet.
I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
No, probably all still happened.
Thanks. But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up.
She even admits that it's weird.
While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going.
Yukari, can you tell me how long I've been asleep for?
I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
Coots. I won't have any choice. The game will remind me. The game will force me. Cool. Game, why couldn't you just take me up to the 4th floor? Especially since you just warped me up to the 4th floor.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Yes. I want the yes option.
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere.
That's completely normal.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time?
No.
That's the Dark Hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story? But the Dark Hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows.
That's how they explained. Like, okay, we have to keep telling you that these are shadows, like 3 times. By
They only appear during the Dark Hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short,
you want me to join?
we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
That poor guy in that one part of... What was it? April 8th? The poor guy. Oh well.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them. Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows.
And we call this a persona.
That's Persona, the power you used the other night.
Why can't they just, the police just give us rocket launchers so we can just easily defeat shadows?
The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. which means it's all up to you guys.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Don't think too much. Just hang out with us for a while.
Please, we need your help.
Hey, don't say it like that. How would she be able to say no under all that pressure? Don't get me wrong, it'd be nice if she joined, but...
I wanted to go in an infinite loop of... Oh well. I'm too nitpicky. Yes, I want the no, I would like to live option. And then you get an instant game over.
Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Thou or die, and I am thou. Thou is a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating one of the Arcana. Woo! Exploding clock.
Hi, how are you? We've met before. Soon, the end will come.
You're not very good at answering question.
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting you to thank me. But you're welcome. That is what I'm supposed to say, right?
Yep.
I don't really know what this end is about either. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
I've had too much sleep by now.
Can I have a minute?
Sure.
Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go.
Sorry, Yukari.
About earlier, it's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why's Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment.
Yeah, Yukari is that. A little bit annoying at the beginning.
You know, last year he...
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
I'm sure it's gonna be a very good introduction.
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
Or Junpei. Always to be mispronounced.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing.
But that's why he has his alternate name, Stupe.
He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users.
Can there be an option to punch Junpei? Punch. Bleh. An option to punch Junpei.
And man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kinda lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team. No worries. Nothing's gonna happen to you as long as I'm around.
I sense horrible things that are going to happen because of him. Or stupid things.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore,
starting tonight at 12 a.m.